I've lived with suicidal thoughts my whole life. Comedian Adrian Edmondson tells of disabling brakes on moped after row and driving into traffic. Adrian Edmondson said he used to believe suicidal thoughts were normal. He told the BBC that it took years for him to realize that he was nuts. He finally got help after an intervention from second wife Jennifer Saunders. Adrian Edmondson has revealed he has spent much of his life believing suicidal thoughts are normal. The comedian told BBC radio listeners, "I am nuts," as he detailed his lengthy mental health battles. The 65-year-old recounted an incident from the 1970s which saw him risk his life after he tampered with the brakes on his motorbike before driving off after an argument with his former wife. It was not until 2007 that the former Young Ones actor realized that such thoughts are not normal, and started to get an inkling that I might be nuts. And it was only then, after 22 years of marriage to his second wife, the actress Jennifer Saunders, that he told her of his struggles. She urged him to get help, but he avoided taking further action until, in 2011, he was hit by the deaths of two friends to suicide. "I resolve never to cause that amount of pain," he said. Edmondson, whose friend and co-star in the sitcom Bottom, Rick Mayall, died of a heart attack in 2014, said, "I think suicidal thoughts are normal. I've lived with them all my life. I've looked at tube trains rushing into the stations. I've looked over cliffs. I've read up on the contents of the medical cabinet. I know how to do it." Edmondson, who told his story in an essay for Radio 3, spoke of his marriage at university when he and his girlfriend were 19. They separated 18 months later and, in a row, his ex-wife threw her wedding ring under the wheels of passing traffic. He said, "That night I slacken the brake cables on my motorbike so that they're basically useless and go for a ride." He told listeners on his Signs of Life series how he came to a crossroads and drove on. The other drivers swerve, skid about, blow their horns, and miraculously avoid me. After this a doctor put him on tranquilizers. He said of them, "I don't like not being able to think. Even if the thoughts are somewhat gloomy, I stop taking them. I go back to uni."